I just want to take about a minute to clarify something. Luke was having some problems. He was having an issue. It started with this so-called hits war. You know, it kind of was a war. I don't know if it was a war because nobody was fighting against each other. We were just competing. More of a competition. He went so far as to claim the stake that I was exploiting people. I don't know if he necessarily used those words, but he said that I was having people watch my video several times over and over. I'd like to set the record straight. Everybody that I asked, they said they watched mine twice. Maybe twice. Watched it mostly once. They said maybe twice. My video wasn't as exciting. Several people I talked to, Luke, I'm not saying this is bad, but they thought your video was so fantastic, they watched yours several times. Your #1 fan, she quotes your video, man. What does that say about you? That says you're the man. Your videos rule. I just want to set the record straight. Enjoy this week's video. It's Tuesday! Quick recap of the week. And by the week I mean last week, not this week, because that's 2 days. So, I'm gonna go through. Talked to you guys last Tuesday. Last Wednesday. Not a whole lot went down. Last Thursday. Not a whole lot went down. Last Friday. I ate some pizza. Last Saturday. I worked. I went for a run. I went out to dinner. Went on a hot date. It was pretty hot. It was a pretty hot date because I had salsa all over my Chevy's food. Sunday, I worked again. Came back up to Brookings. Hung out with some of my friends. Not a whole lot went down. Monday. Not a whole lot went down. Today's Tuesday. Okay. Last Wednesday, Rob's asked if I could change one thing about myself. What would it be? I would have to say that I want to change this. Look at how curly it is. It's so curly. I like the curliness, you know. The girls like the curliness too. They like to play with my hair. They're, ooh, play with Keith's hair. Ooh, Keith's hair is so pretty. Ooh. I want my hair to be just a little bit straighter. Is that all I ask for? Look how curly it is. This thing's a mess. It's so hard to deal with. You're doing a pretty good job though, huh? You guys like that? Okay. Last Thursday, Connor said, "What animal do I look like?" Quote, "I think he looks like a Wolverine." 1 second is long enough. Last Friday, Brandon said, he had this whole little spiel from this little kid saying, "Obama, why does everybody hate you?" So that's his question. Obama, why does everybody hate you? I don't think everybody hates you. A lot of people like you. And I don't know why. A lot of people hate you because you're wrong. And you know it. You know that you're wrong. You very well know that you are wrong. And you're doing it anyways. That's why a lot of people hate you. Brandon, I have to make a comment that your question is wrong. Not everybody hates Obama. A lot of people do. How do you think he became president? I didn't vote for him. Today's question from Luke from yesterday was, if you had to spend the rest of your life with someone, would you want to spend the rest of your life with someone that you loved more than they loved you? Or would you rather spend your life with someone that loved you more than you loved them? It was a tough question. I would rather spend the rest of my life with someone that I loved more. Because I would love them more, and loving makes me happy. Being loved makes me happy, but loving makes me happier than being loved. And if I'm happier with the one thing than I am with the other one, then why wouldn't I go with it? Makes sense to me. But that leads me into a tangent. This Saturday while I was working, this girl that I work with, she said, "Keith, your questions are all kind of silly. All of them. All the questions that the whole GQ crew asks." And they say, "I want to hear some would you rather questions." So that's what I was going to make a video today. I was going to put a little rant in there about how we should do would you rather questions. Because you know what? She's right. Some of these questions, we're trying to be insightful here, but some of our questions are kind of dumb. What kind of animal do I look like? Dumb. Connor, your questions are not very good. So, I was going to have a little rant. We should do more would you rather question, guys. And I was going to kind of ask if we could devote the whole week to that. Somehow Luke read my mind. It was the 7th GQ sentence. And makes big sense. He went ahead and did a would you rather question. I don't know how he did it, but it was awesome. It was freaking awesome. So, my question was kind of spawned off Brandon's question. The answer for my question, the answer for Brandon's question, my answer. My question, it comes back to that. Would you rather be completely wrong? Be completely wrong. As far wrong as you can be, knowing that you're right. You know that you're right. That's how convinced you are. But you are so incredibly wrong that you couldn't be any more wrong. And you take action with your wrong beliefs. You take action and change the world. Or would you rather be completely right, have everyone think that you are completely wrong, and not do anything? I want to hear your answers, GQs, because, you know, it seems like this is happening a lot. A real life example, Obama. He wants to change the healthcare plan. And you know what? He's completely wrong. He wants to make it all socialized, and you know what that's going to do? I did a little math for my economics class. I had to do a little homework assignment, so I did some math. And I calculated some predictions of how things are going to go based on how they have gone with derivatives and integrals and whatnot. That over the next 10 years, the private healthcare sector will provide around $36 trillion to the GDP of America. Obama wants to gone, all the way gone. He wants to go, you know what? I'll take charge. $900 billion. That's how much it's going to cost us. $900 billion. How much cheaper is that? Well, let me ask you. How much are you taking away from GDP over the next 10 years? 20%. Let's give a little rundown. This is a little, kind of a little example of the $36 trillion compared to $180 trillion, which is what the over the next 10 years with the private healthcare sector, it'd be $180 trillion. Let's say $10. Everything's going to be worth more than it is. $10, $100 trillion. $1, $10 trillion. Another dollar, you know. It should all add up to about 180 trillion. Now listen, that's the next 10 years how much money America will spend. This is what Obama wants to do. Oh, just get rid of this. 36 trillion. 9 billion. That's called the deepest depression we've ever been in. And you know what? I'm not a big fan of that. He knows he's right, but guess what? I know that he's wrong. They're wrong. They're all wrong. And I just want to know, would you rather be wrong and know that you're right and change the world, or would you rather be completely right, have everyone know that you're wrong, and you not do anything? You tell me. I want to hear your answers, GQs. So get back to me as soon as possible.